Hey Andre, how you doing? This is JC Santana coming to you from the Institute of Human Performance, man. Good luck on your upcoming fight. I'm going to go out there and show you what we're doing with the 360. I know you've got one, and I'm going to give you a couple of hints that may help you use it a little bit better. I hope you enjoy this, brother. You're doing the righteous thing with the 360. Let's make that win happen, all right? Now let's get to work, buddy. I want to show you today the top five exercises with the 360 for our combat athletes, especially our MMA fighters as well as our boxers. The 360 we've been working with for about a year, and we love various aspects of it. Positive, total range of motion, and most of the exercises, if not all of the exercises, certainly all the exercises we're going to show you today are ground-based, which means we're generating forces from the ground up. In order to do that effectively, you have to have a stiff core, which creates a good stability for the entire spinal segment, and that core stiffness then dictates the amount of force you can put into the ground, the amount of force you can bring back and exert on these handles, which are operated 3 pistons, positive. If you push light, there's light resistance. If you push fast, there's hard resistance. Excellent for power and power endurance development. So, for changes and exchanges here, whether it's inside, outside, 1, 2, the push and pull is the fundamental movement. All right, for our fighters, we like the 30 seconds, and we're trying to shoot about 140 punches, 70 punches per limb in 30 seconds. Now, that's really smoky. The cardio effect will be through the roof. We like to do anywhere between 3 to 5 sets of 30 per side in 60 seconds, in 30 seconds. Then, of course, you can go just jab, and you can go right hand. You can go consecutive, or you can shoot one side. When we're doing single repetitions, we're working on power development. When we're doing successive 10 in a row, sometimes even 30 in a row, we're working on muscular endurance. We again stay in the 3 to 5 set range. Like I said, singles for 5 for power, and as many as 30 reps in about 15 seconds for power endurance. Of course, hooking in here teaches you how to generate rotational power, and then of course, nice and tight. Notice that we're not bringing it back here, and we're not doing arm punching. It's all rotation here, and keep it tight. For power. You can use a preload, which here, or you can just bring it from in here. All right, so we have successive punching, we have jab, we have hooks, we have right hands again. Notice that if I'm picking up speed, I'm going 2 per second. Power endurance. Power. For clinching, a lot of clinch work is in here. We like just in here. This is not really specific to the actual clinching biomechanics, but very specific to the core stiffness that you need and able to sustain your center of mass of your basic support so you can sustain position. So this side to side here is awesome anytime that we need a Greco-Roman type of clinching or a boxing clinching. That core stiffness will also help you in the generation of power with any punch. Because remember, core stiffness is fundamental to power development. All right, so we have the jab, the right hand, the left hook, successive punching, and side to side. Those are my favorite 360 drills. You can do all of them like 1 day a week. I would just do 5 reps of each for power, 3 to 5 sets, 5 reps each for power. On another day of the week, say Monday you do power, on Thursday or Friday you do power endurance. Power endurance, you can go for 30 seconds at a clip, as many punches as you can in 30 seconds. We like to keep at 2 punches per second speed. That'll give you maximum power endurance, incredible cardio, and a lot more W's on that win column. This is JC Santana from the Institute of Human Performance, loving my 360. All right, Andre, good luck, brother. Do those exercises at least twice a week with that 360. I'm telling you right now, you're going to notice a big difference. Good luck, my brother. Be safe. Hello, this is Juan Carlos Santana coming to you from the Institute of Human Performance, and I want to talk to you about the Hydra-Gym and how we use it with our combat athletes. Now, we've been working with the Hydra-Gym for about a year, and we've worked with several athletes, but more specifically with MMA and boxers, MMA fighters and boxers. So we're very in tune to the whole metabolic processes of combat, and of course the biomechanics of combat. Two things I want to talk to you about the Hydra-Gym, and it's the applications to power and applications to power endurance or metabolic conditioning. For our boy Andre Ward, who's getting ready for a big fight, this would be an instrumental piece of equipment along with the neck exercise machine that Hydra-Gym has. Both of those are incredible tools for boxers, along with their other pieces that will soon be arriving to IHP here next week. And we're going to start R&Ding those pieces as well. But today, let's get back to the Hydra-Gym 360. As you can see, it works with pistons, and it's a positive and positive. The nice thing about this, of course, is if you want to work low levels of strength, here it is. If you want to work with high levels of strength, you just push on it really fast, which is actually force times speed, and that is power. So, for our combat guys that are in here, generating forces from the ground up. Key fundamental thing is generating forces for stabilization of the spine. In other words, we need to stabilize the spine first before our feet can react with the ground and generate forces upward, and of course deliver a punch or deliver some kind of striking method. The 360 is fundamental to this biomechanical environment because it is ground-based, so if you're in here, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Of course, we don't pull where we're punching, but the pulling allows the core to rotate at a greater intensity than if we're just pushing and pulling with one arm, okay? So we have double the load here. For our punchers, during the power phase, we are in here, slow. In here, slow. In here, slow. We like the complex method of training, which means we do a resisted move, and then we'll back up, go to the bag, and punch 5 times. So if I was training Ward for this, and I go, all right, you're in your power phase, you're about 8 weeks out. Mondays and Wednesdays, I would do anywhere between 5 to 10 sets of these right in here. Boom! Straight rights. 5, take a minute rest, hit 5 booming right hands on the bag. That develops your power. Between 5 to 10 sets twice a week. That will start creating great power in your right hand. The jab can be the same way. Here. Then take a minute rest. Boom, boom, and stick 5 jabs. Now it could be a bag or somebody working mitts. If I'm working power, I like bag. If I'm working speed, I like mitts. But precede that light movement with the heavy resisted movement. So 5 reps of heavy movements, rest a minute. 5 reps of light movement, looking for more speed and more power with every rep. 5 to 10 sets, twice a week, during 3 to 4 weeks. Then, of course, comes metabolic conditioning or power endurance, your last 4 to 5 weeks before a fight. Now we're going 30-second fast. You're throwing about 70 punches per side, so you're in here. 70 punches in 30 seconds. So that's 140 punches in 30 seconds. That's movement, my friend. You're gonna get a lot of cardio and a lot of power endurance, especially up here. So we're going 30 360s really fast, and then 30 boxing with mitts. 30 here, 30 boxing with mitts. 30 here, 30 boxing with mitts. So 30 and 30 is 1 minute. 3 rounds is your 3-minute round. We go about 5 to 10 rounds of those twice a week during the metabolic. So if I'm going to just give you a simple program that will increase your jabbing power and speed, it would be this one in here, right? 5 plus 5 for the mitts, Right hand. Boom. Boom. 5. Rest a minute. 5 bangs on the heavy bag during 4 weeks. Then you take the last 4 weeks before the fight, and you're in here. 140 punches. That's 70 punches per side in 30 seconds. Shadow boxer mitts for 30, and do this again for 30. Mitts for 30, do this for 30, then mitts for 30. That's 3 minutes. Do 5 to 10 rounds of those during your conditioning days twice a week. So now you have your 8-week program. Stiff jab, right hand, and punches till the cows come home, baby. With that kind of training, 360 in your corner, that should be a big W at the end of your 12-round fight. This is JC Santana coming to you from the Institute of Human Performance. Big praises for the 360. Make sure it's in your corner, and you'll have more W's than the O's, that's for sure.